So before coaching with Steve, I really wasn't doing well professionally. My family life was probably, I mean, a 5 out of 10, and relationships with friends and everybody else, I was selfish. I cared about myself, and I thought that it was more of just get what I can when I can. But once I started joining this group, not only did the journey inward start so I can start becoming a better man, but the tools I was developing and were honing in on, I was able to share. I learned how to share that with other people, starting with my wife, then my kids, then my clients, my neighbors, and so on and so on. This program has really helped me focus on, fitness. Obviously, you got to be healthy. You can't give what you don't have, so you got to build the man, and then you can start giving that to your family and other people. And then on top of that, you got to have money, because that buys you time to do the things you want to do, so you're not a slave for society. So this program is really, it seems like you got to do a lot of work, but that work frees you up to spend time doing the things you love to do. So yeah, this program, if anything else, has brought me freedom to live my purpose. So the moment when I decided I needed a program like this one, it wasn't really one thing, it was a bunch of things all at once, but I isolate myself. I want to do things alone. I want to be a lone wolf. I hate asking for help, hate relying on people. But I knew going down that path, I would never achieve my full potential. I would never do the things I really wanted to do. I'd always be a slave to society. I wouldn't be able to think for myself. Being on my own for 42 years before I joined this program about a year ago, I look back and I was like, this is, if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm going to end up being where I don't want to be. So this program, after getting to know Steve and the community that he's built, I realized like these are the men that can get me to where I want to go and the way I want to get there. It's not only getting where you want to go, but doing it in an honorable way. And these men, that's what they do. Yeah, so how Steve differentiates himself from most other coaches, he's obviously very intense, but he doesn't really hold you accountable. He teaches you how to hold yourself accountable. So if you want to achieve things, if you want to make an impact on this world and with your family and friends and community, he gives you the tools to do that, and then he shows you how to do it so you're not only interdependent, but interdependent. So you can do things on your own, but then you can show others how to do them together. So it's a community where we're all sort of doing our own thing, but then we bring it together and we have that synergy to get to the next level. So there's a very tight-knit, strong, focused group of men here that are very clear on where they want to go, and they know that they can't do it alone. So we bring our tools together, our gifts together, and we get there a lot faster and a lot more enjoyable way. So what's changed the most since I've worked with Steve is my marriage. I think before I started working with Steve, we were just going through the motions, kind of floating through life, hoping that everything would work out. And when things weren't great, we just said that's just the way marriage is. My wife and I were both had that opinion, but since I've been around him, his family, the group, the community, and the coaching program, I know that that's not a way to live. There's no excuse not to be at a 10. Like, there should be passion, there should be love, there should be an energy in your marriage, and that's where it all starts. Especially with me, I grew up around a lot of there wasn't any unity when it came to relationships, and I didn't have a good framework for that. So it was good to get that here. And with this group, I've not only seen in Steve and his family, not only does he preach it, but he walks the walk. I hang out with him outside of the group, and I know what he teaches, he implements, and I've been able to do that. So with my wife, we have a very strong connection that I didn't have before. My kids, they trust me, they follow me, they love me, they look at me with admiration. I don't remember that before. And not only that, I've almost quadrupled my income from last year. Just a year with this program, my income has skyrocketed, which is awesome, and it's only going to go up from here. And then fitness, you can't eat like shit around these guys. They will fucking hold you accountable. So my diet isn't the best, but it's gotten better. You are the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most. And if you hang out with Steve, you're going to be doing things better, especially eating cleaner. Yeah, so if you're on the fence and you're not sure if you want to take this step because of anxiety, or you're just unsure of yourself, just do it. And if you do, you're going to see very quickly that the minute you start changing habits and lifestyle and your leadership with not only your family and your friends, but just your community, everything starts tying together. You realize that you don't have to be the way that you've been. What you did got you where you are, but what you're doing is going to get you where you want to go. And this program really helps you see that with clarity. Before I started the program, I mean, I was on the fence. I did a few programs before this, and I thought this one would be exactly the same way. But after joining it within a few months, I realized this one's more tight-knit. This is a group of brothers, men that really do want to get better and want to see their brothers get better. Because we know if the guy next to us is getting better, we're going to get better.